Star Wars 7x7, episode 1933. Today, a review of the book Be More Lando from DK Publishing and a bit of Rise of Skywalker news. Punch it! Hey Rebel Rouser, I'm Alan Voivod and this is Star Wars 7x7. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode. So previously, DK Publishing released a couple of books, Be More Vader and Be More Yoda, and now they are continuing that series with two new books, Be More Lando and Be More Leia. Tomorrow we'll talk about the Be More Leia book, but today we're going to talk about Be More Lando, which was written by Christian Blauvert. And Christian, my apologies if I'm mispronouncing your last name. And I do want to say thank you very much to DK Publishing for sending me copies of Be More Lando and Be More Leia to check out and to share with you. I gotta say, I was very pleasantly surprised, and that's not to imply that I had low expectations or anything like that. It's simply to say that, I didn't know what I was going to expect, and it was rather surprising what was revealed by the Be More Lando book. I mean, on the back side of it, it says, succeed at life by outwitting everyone. And then, are you looking to get ahead? Whether you want to set up a new business, master the art of networking, or escape from a hungry sarlacc, take a chance and ask yourself, what would Lando do? Hone your business acumen, negotiating skills, and sharp wit with advice from Lando Calrissian and other quick thinkers. Learn how to work hard and play hard in a galaxy far, far away. Which is a great, fun, descriptive situation for the book. It isn't just Lando, though, actually. There are a number of quotes taken from throughout the Star Wars saga, not just anything involving Lando and not just from Lando. They range to Jyn Erso, to Tobias Beckett, to Finn, Qui-Gon Jinn. I almost said Kylo Ren, but no. For some reason, Kylo Ren and Qui-Gon Jinn got a little mixed in my head vocally for a second, but no. C-3PO even is involved in this. Han Solo, all across the galaxy far, far away storytelling spectrum. And the book itself is divided into 5 basic sections: a getting started section, perfecting your business persona, networking, winning the best deal, and enjoying your success. So yes, it's actually laid out like a business success book. And I've read a few of these in my time and read a few business blogs that talk about subjects like this. This is actually legitimately a business success primer. And I guess what that suggests is that when I read it, I thought that I was going to be getting into a book that was just kind of fluffy and fun about Lando's charismatic personality and whatnot, but no, actually, they took it to an entirely different level, and a very impressive level at that. So I'm really psyched by Be More Lando. I was very pleasantly surprised, and I think you will be too. And yeah, I would probably say maybe it appeals more to those of an entrepreneurial nature, if you will, but even if not, I say it's still rather intriguing reading. So again, thank you to DK Publishing for sending me this. It was a wonderful, delightful little read. And it's something that I'm probably going to be going back to from time to time too. And not just for the Star Wars fun, but actually for some decent and solid business advice too. So there you go. Now, as for that Rise of Skywalker business, well, we'll talk about that after the break. Stay tuned. Hey Rebel Rouser, I've made some changes to the asteroid belt level at patreon.com/SW7x7, and they are all with sponsors in mind. So if you want to get the word out about your business, your product, your service to a dedicated Star Wars audience, then please check out patreon.com/SW7x7 and look for the asteroid belt level for details. Again, that's patreon.com/SW7x7. Welcome back. Oh man, so it's going to happen again. AMC is going to be hosting marathons for Star Wars. So if you remember the marathon for the release of The Force Awakens, or prior to the release of The Force Awakens, where you could watch all 6 Star Wars movies and then dive into The Force Awakens, well, they're gonna do it again with The Rise of Skywalker, and instead of being able to do it all in one day, well, They can't do that anymore because the movies now exceed a 24-hour period. And so it's going to start on December 18th in select AMC locations. Details are to be announced, except for the fact that it is actually going to happen. Man, I don't know if I can handle another one. So personally, I'm not sure if I'm doing this. I'm actually looking at other potential possibilities for viewing The Rise of Skywalker 2, so more details to come in that regard. But if you are all in on a marathon, or if you are all out of a marathon, I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know. And I will also say that one thing that AMC has promised with this marathon is that the final movie, The Rise of Skywalker, will be shown at 5 p.m. local time, which means it will be an hour earlier local time than other movie theaters will be showing it, which means, I guess, that most other movie theaters will be showing it at 6 p.m. And that was news to me. And so there's that for you too. So that's your bit of Rise of Skywalker news for Saturday, and that is your episode for this Saturday as well. Thank you so much for joining me for it, as always, and may the Force be with you, wherever in the world you may be.
This podcast is not endorsed or sponsored yet by Lucasfilm Limited, Disney, or 20th Century Fox. It is intended for entertainment and information purposes only. Star Wars, the Star Wars logo, all names and pictures of Star Wars characters, vehicles, and any other related Star Wars items are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of Lucasfilm Limited or their respective trademark and copyright holders. May the Force be with them. All original content is copyright 2019 by Star Wars 7x7. We hope you love it.